I would love that. I would love that.
Fantastic. Thank you again, Amanda. And do keep in touch, ladies and gentlemen. Amanda Page Cornett, and this is called Throw a Little Gas.
We thought it burned out. There's still an ember, just enough to light a spark. A little flicker made me remember how hot we burned in the dark. We both know this can't be sustained. Let's light it up anyway. Let's throw a little gas on this old flame. Burn up the night till the light of day. The hotter the fire, the quicker it burns. Baby, we can't be contained. Oh, let's throw a little gas, throw a little gas, throw a little gas on this old flame, on this old flame. There's still a passion fueled by the past, growing stronger in the night. There's no denying this heat's arising, just waiting to ignite. No illusions beyond the dawn. Come on, baby, just bring it on. Let's throw a little gas on this old flame. Burn up the night till the light of day. The hotter the fire, the quicker it burns. Baby, we can't be contained. Oh, let's throw a little gas, throw a little gas, throw a little gas on this old flame, on this old flame. We'll burn it up till we burn it out of control. Can't turn back now. Let's throw a little gas on this old flame. Burn up the night till the light of day. The hotter the fire, the quicker it burns. Baby, we can't be contained. Oh, let's throw a little gas, throw a little gas, throw a little gas on this old flame, on this old flame. On this old flame.
I love the little chuckle there at the end. Did you catch that?
Yeah, it's
Did you
pretty
catch
cool.
that, John
That is very
Boswell?
cool. Very cool.
That
indeed.
is, and
A great interview.
what a talented
She's
young
fun. I
lady.
like her.
yeah, and she can scorch a tune too.
Oh yeah. The chick can sing.
You know,
There's no
I
question.
mean, the rocker that we opened the segment with was a good one. It was a kick butt song, but then she turns on the flame here at the end, and that's an aptly titled song. Throw a little gas, because she turns the flame up there, gets a little bluesy, and I like it.
Yeah.
I like the I not only like the song and the way she does it, but I like the versatility in her to be able to do something that intimate and bluesy and yet be able to turn around and do a kick-ass rocker like
there's a
like we
certain
opened the segment with.
sultriness to her singing in the second song that was very impressive and kind of a 180 from the first song, which of course just kicked butt. A really good tune, and so I think she's going to go.
Way to put it.
I think she's going to go places. I really do. But enough yak about what we think. We have somebody waiting on the phone, just chomping at the bit to get in here. And why don't you do a little yak on that?
That seems to be our catchphrase for the day, chomping at the bit.
At the bit. That's right. You got a bit I can be chomping on, please?
There you go. Yeah, Amanda, see what you get when you give us an idea like that, or when you encourage us to be totally silly.
Yeah, now all of a sudden we're talking about
all right.
Like all that stuff.
We're going to move on. We're going to give Eddie a chance to come in here and talk right after we play this tune called Angels How to Fly from the Eddie T Band.
Mama, it's okay for you to feel the way you do. He had a way to light up a room, I know I miss him too. So go ahead and break down anytime that you need to. You can ask anyone. That man, he sure loved you. And he's the reason that I turned out like I did. He went and made a man out of some snot-nosed little kid. He taught me how to live and love, and he taught me how to cry. Now he's in here teaching angels how to fly. A summer afternoon with the Tigers on TV. That was my whole world, the old man and me. Don't think for a second that he's not here. And just when I need it the most, he whispers in my ear that he's the reason that I turned out like I did. And to be strong is just something you're born with. He taught me how to live and love and to always ask why. And now he's in heaven teaching angels how to fly. Turned out like I did. Well, he went and made a man out of some farm-out little kid. He taught me how to live and love, and he taught me how to die. And now he's in here teaching angels how to fly.
Well, we've certainly crossed some borders today. We started off with a Philippine Tagalog love ballad. We went to country rock, then to country blues, and we've come all the way around to what I would call classic country. We're back to just plain old country music, and what a job of it. We wish you'd have had you here last week for Father's Day. That would have been a very appropriate song to be able to play, but we're glad to have you here today. Eddie T with the Eddie T Band. Come on in and say hello.
How are you? Hi out there in Radio Land.
Absolutely. Gosh, I remember the days I said that more times than I care to remember. But that's, in my early days in radio, I wasn't really clever, and there are those that say I'm still not, but that's okay. We had a lot of fun doing it, and we have an even more fun doing this.
I'm still an old school guy, so.
I never would have guessed that, Eddie. I mean, John and I we worked the gamut in radio between rock, pop, middle of the road, all over the road, country, you name it, we did it. And we were talking here just recently about, the real country, what we call real country, pure country, classic country, whatever you want to call it, just plain old country music. And it's not as easy to find as it once was, but you definitely have not strayed far. That apple didn't fall far from the tree with you.
Well, I appreciate it so much. I mean, it's funny because me and the guys in the band, we all come from rock bands. I mean, my mentor is Bon Jovi, and I mean, well, I had a record company guy ask me one time. He says, "Well, if I say yes, what do you want?" I goes, "Well, what do you think I want? I want Bon Jovi's fan base and Bill Gates' paycheck." I mean, but it's like, well, I mean, it's so weird because we come from a rock background. That Angels How to Fly is probably only the second song we've written together as a band. Because me and the guys, I wrote primarily most of the songs on the record, and then they came in on the edges when I formed the band and kind of added their touch to it. And but that's one of two songs that we wrote, and for us being rock guys, it sure come out, I guess you would call it traditional country. But that song's been streamed a lot online as far as for Father's Day, and we released it on Christmas Eve. So we're tugging at everybody's heartstrings because everybody's got that special someone in their life that influenced them. So, and that's basically what the song's around.
Well, it's Eddie. I tell you, listening to the song, it really brought me back because, as Dave had mentioned earlier, we both came up in terrestrial radio, and we did the gamut: rock and roll, MOR, country. Probably myself personally, I jocked country music more than any other format, and I really came to truly love the classic country song. The kind of music that, the syrup's so thick you got to cut it with a knife. And I mean, that to me, that's country. Right. And I'm listening to this, and I'm thinking, we could have been playing this on WQYK in Tampa or WSUN and any of these places, and it would have gone over just gangbusters. So
that is so great to hear.
Now, you say that this is the second song that you and the band have written. Is the direction of the band country? Because you said you got a rock and roll background. So where is the Eddie T band? Where are they today, and where are they going?
Well, that's the mystery of the band, is we have so many different influences. I mean, if you catch there's three members of the band. There's me on bass and lead vocals. There's Rick Dawson on guitar, and Marty Worth on drums. And if you catch any one of us alone, Rick will be listening to, Steve Vai and instrumental stuff and real guitar-driven stuff. And then Marty kind of runs the gamut of he likes the old classic rock, and then he likes the traditional country. And then me, I mean, back in the 80s, I was playing in the hair metal bands and all that and stuff. But when I was younger, my mom, I mean, everything that came out of that old Panasonic console stereo with the slider lid.
Oh, I love that thing.
You know, right. You know, I worshiped that thing, but what came out of it was Loretta Lynn, Sammy Smith, Joe Stampley.